This is a 100% free method to scrape search engine results directly into Google Sheets. And I'm going to actually provide the code to you and show you how to add more search engines to this code using a database that I put together. And it's very easy to do. Even if you don't know how to code, you can still do this. It's just a matter of substituting the information that I will explain to you in a few moments. Now, before I get into that, I do first want to mention that if you go on YouTube and you search for how to scrape search engine results, you'll get other methods, and sometimes you'll see videos on Google SERP API. Google SERP API is not free. They might have a free demo, but you're going to pay per search. So there are search APIs out there if you need much more robust, results or whatever, but you will have to pay for that. So this is a way to actually get search results for free. So the approach that I'm taking is that what I do is I scrape several different search engines, and then what I normally do is I combine the search results from these different search engines, so I have sufficient results for the systems that I create. Now, before I get into how to actually add more search engines to this, what I'm going to do first of all is show you how to start this off. When you go to bing.com, for instance, right, if you're looking at bing.com and you type in a keyword, whatever it is, okay, this section, there's a section in the URL that appears in the address bar that is before your keyword, and that is always there no matter what the search is, no matter what you search for. This is always here, HTTPS, right, bing.com search q equals, right, this part is always there. Okay, that is the root URL, and that is what I call the root URL, as you can see here, which comes before the keywords. So for each search engine, I'm giving you that root URL. Right, the next part is you see the actual keyword, whatever's being searched, and then after that you get these like parameters. You get potentially this long list of search parameters. You don't have to have those to get it to pull search results, but it can do more specific things like shopping. If you want to go specifically to shopping or whatever, you can use search parameters. So in this, I have parameters here. It was just a thought. Right now it's blank, but perhaps for the future, we can add to this database. We can add parameters and then some kind of description of what the parameters for or something. Maybe down the line, right? But right now, this is just basically a list of the search engines, the domains for them. Also, nothing to consider is the region that you're in, the region code. I've seen that a URL might be a little different, or there might be a way of making the URL for different region codes also to have it search different regions. So those are things that you have to find out on the that you can look for, on the web for the specific search engine. So right now, for this video, I'm just doing the basics of how to actually add more search engines here. As you can see, I already did bing.com. I've got a keyword game and share, and these are the URLs. I'm just scraping URLs. Could be possible to scrape other things, but this is just what I've done so far, is just URLs. And that's what this code does. So let's go ahead and add another search engine. Search website is the function that actually provides the results that we see on the Google Sheet. All right, first let me explain that to you so you understand that. Then we have search URL, which actually generates the search URL, but it does that using root URL, which returns the root URL for different websites. Okay, if you don't understand all of what I just said, it's okay. Basically, what you have to do is you just have to take this code that's already in here inside the root URL, the case section, and just paste it, right? And change bing.com into whatever that website domain is. such as yahoo.com. And then you've got to change the URL that's associated, because this is the Bing URL, right? So we're going to actually remove this URL and now head over to the search engine scraping database and take this root URL, the new root URL for yahoo.com, over to the code and paste that in between the quotes. And I used the keyboard to paste it. So case yahoo.com, which means in the case that the domain is yahoo.com, the URL should be, which really is the root URL, should be this, right? And it's just going to return that URL. Okay, and then I'm going to save that. Then we have the links. Okay, get links. So what this does is, if you tell it, you tell it the website, the domain is the website that you're scraping, and you also give it the HTML that you just pulled from the search results, and then it will return the URLs. I put get links, which are URLs really. So again, whoops, I don't need to type that out. I'll just copy and paste it. Instead of Bing, again, it's Yahoo, and I'll just change that to yahoo.com. And then I have links equals HTML. This is the regular expression goes inside of these parentheses in between the slash and the slash G, right inside here. But as it turns out, this regular expression is the same for all of these websites. I have the same regular expression, so you don't have to change it, right? All you have to do is just change it to yahoo.com. However, there may be other search engines that are not on this list, such as DuckDuckGo, that when you go to scrape those, you may need to use a different regex. I mean, it's possible, right? I'm not sure, but I mean, yeah, I believe I constructed these regular expressions to be as general as I could, that I, thought should work for most cases. But if you're an expert in this type of thing and you see anything missing here that could improve these regular expressions, go ahead, feel free to let me know, or at least add it into your own code. But let me know. All right, let me know. So that's basically it. At this point, it's ready to go for yahoo.com. And the easiest way I can test this is just to change the bing.com into yahoo.com. I've already entered the formula here. Search website equal search website, the actual function. Yahoo.com, which is B2, B3, which is the keyword. B4 are the optional search parameters. So you don't even need to have that on there. And as you can see, I didn't get very good results off of Yahoo. I've got news and weather, and just very few results. All right, and this is not really a problem, and this is fine, and I'll explain why. All right, and I believe I mentioned earlier in the video, what I do is I scrape several search engines within my functions at once, and then I combine the search results. So in the future, I can provide more code for some ways that I've implemented this stuff. You can use that to do the same thing. All right, because some search engines just don't give good results, or maybe they used to, but they don't now. Yahoo, and perhaps at another moment it might give better results. So, but right now these results out of Yahoo are not very good. If I go back to Bing, I do seem to be getting a lot more results, URLs, than I got from Yahoo. I know for a fact if I use ask.com, I'll probably get a lot more results than I did from Yahoo as well. So what I'll do, actually, because this video is really, it's a teaching video. It's all about you learning how to do this. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and do another search engine, the Ask search engine. So I'll change yahoo.com to ask.com. And I'll change, or I'll add in the root URL. I'll do it faster this time, since you've already seen it. As you can see, that's the, they're different. This one, Bing is Q equals at the end. Yahoo's P equals at the end. Right? These two say search. In those root URLs, ask.com has the word web. So this is why I have that database. They are different. Okay, the root URLs are different. They have to be figured out for each website. And then for Yahoo, we're going to do ask instead. Change it to ask.com, and hopefully that works. Once I put in ask.com, right, I seem to get a lot more results than I was getting before, even more than Bing. But a lot of these are weird results in there. You see a lot of duplicates and useless results, like the actual domain itself as a result, because it's literally just pulling every single URL that it can pull that appears anywhere in that HTML. It's just pulling it out. It's just a raw. This is just a raw pull of all HTML. So you've got to understand that I have other functions. You still have to do that part. And I'm going to share that with you guys to make it easier for you. There are I've had to create other functions that will actually go through, remove the duplicates. See which results have more of the words in them that I'm looking for, things like that. Kind of like a matching algorithm type thing. So, there are other little things like that you may need to add to make your results narrow down better. Otherwise, you're just getting raw search results for the moment. And the other thing is then, depending on how you're going to use this, you may want to do other things like, let's see if I can transpose these results. For instance, if I put transpose, equal transpose, right, open parentheses around that, close parentheses on the other side, it will transpose and make the results horizontal instead of vertical. That's another thing you can do. But of course, with all these duplicates in there, it's not going to be, it's not really very nice to have so many duplicates create so many columns. So you will need a remove duplicates function, which I do provide. I've done that as well in AppScript. So, I do have a function that will automatically just remove the duplicates out of these. So that's basically how this would work. With this kind of implementation, you could make this a table instead of this kind of this is more like a form. So you could do a table setup where you could have like a bunch of keywords. I'm just trying to kind of get you started on some ideas of how you could use this, different ways that you can use this. Equal search website. I'm still using this domain. You could just type it in also. Okay, let's just actually type that in. Ask.com, comma, and then a keyword, whatever that keyword is, which is tables, right? And then transpose. And again, you'll have a better function in the future. It's too many results. Okay, but this is how you could then make the function horizontal, and it's too many results. So you're going to need that remove duplicates. Again, I do provide that, so you have to see the description of this video for more code so you can do things like remove duplicates and all that from within the function. Because yes, Google Sheets has a data remove duplicates, but that's for when you have like a static set of unchanging data on the sheet and you want to remove the duplicates. I'm talking about remove duplicates where once it returns the links, when it returns the links, it's going to remove all the duplicates away. All right, so you're going to need that, and also like something to do like a matching process, which I do have that code, like a matching algorithm. All right, so those are a couple other things that I'll have to get to you. Check the links, yes, in the description of this video. Subscribe to get my app script. Okay, once you subscribe, you'll get the updates and everything included. My email's in the video. Look around to seeing you in another video.